Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video I'll try to explain how you can grind with Hashashin Awakening at Darkseeker's reach spot. DSR is pretty popular spot in these days and amazing spot for aggregate consumption. Also it's provides you lots of fail stack items, limbos and other things, and also pure silver. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we start, let me explain. I'm live on Twitch stream. Do not hesitate to come and say hi to this Twitch stream. And also, another, reminder, this video will be some kind of quick guide. If you're looking for a 1 hour video, here is your challenge. If this video gets 400 likes and 100 comments in 2 weeks, okay? In 2 weeks, 400 likes, 100 comment. There will be 1 hour video, test video on the channel. In that time, I'll get used to the class because I'm still learning. This is not like that much simple class. Yes, most of the time in PvE, it's simple, but min-maxing, mobility, filler damages, it takes time. So here's your challenge. 400 likes, 100 comment in 2 weeks. Okay, here is my gear. I will show my combo. Just don't consider my gear. It's because there will be 2 different type of combos we will talk about. For kind of lower AP and for high AP like me, 1150 with demi-human lightstone or more AP. Because spot has 30% cap, let me just show it to you. Because like whenever you reach the 1150, it will be some kind of, AP allows a lot, like it's like 70%. Yeah, whenever you reach this AP, it will be 70% when you lose. Of course, you will gain, it's not like LVS spots, but this AP cap is also a little bit harsh. So for the spots, you maybe watch my other videos, we will use demi-human because I reach 1150. If you cannot reach 1150 with demi-human, you should calculate your self-buff and add-on. Don't forget that. I suggest you to go for all-out attack, okay? That's better. But I have to remind that this class is pretty fragile. It's really fragile. Like even my gear, I'm equipping DR gear, I feel fragile. Maybe PA should do something about this class. I don't know, like really fragile. I don't know how I will grind with AORUS, but with this class. These are my crystals. You can just copy paste my crystals. I'm using additional blackdesert crystal on the Jin crystal setup. It's because that blackdesert crystal is giving you flexibility, additional 25%. It saves you lots of Z buff in 1 hour, maybe 2-3 times. You use, Z buff. People asking me why you use blackdesert crystals. That's the reason. If you do not have the void versions of the distraction crystal and the accurate crystal, you can use the normal versions. On my Sovereign, I have all of these things in both of them. If you want, you can change the critical hit rate with DR or down attack. I suggest you to change it with DR because you're fragile. That would be nice. I'm using those critical hit rate for my Awakened Dracania. She needs the critical hit rate on Hexablot skills. That's why it's there. On this class, you don't need that thing. As consumables, we will use Simple Cron Meal and also Demi-human and Deep Sea. Like I said before, if you cannot reach the AP cap 1150, don't use Deep Sea. Go for Perfume of Courage. This spot is a little bit spot that whenever you touch endgame gear, you're starting to, milk some other, modifiers or possibilities that increase your damage by a lot. For example, for only 10 AP, you're losing 10% back attack damage, which is huge for this one. But AP has more importance. But whenever you reach 1150, with demi-human lightstone and with this one, with almost any class, starts to deal insane amount of damage, especially to the big one. Alright? Here are my add-ons, as you can see on the screen. These add-ons specifically prepared for this spot, okay? You can copy paste my combo, the combo that I will explain to you. You can copy paste my combo, but these add-ons specifically for this spot. Maybe in some other spots, you may need to use different type of add-ons. Let's talk about the combo. Before talk about the combo, these are my robums. I'm using this robum to change my weapon stance into pre-awaken, and I'm using, after than this one, the Magnus skill for additional damage. Sometimes that's how it looks, the Robum and SRMB. And if you just let it go, nice combo. This class is kind of unique. People asking me, what would you play if you're not played it? Yeah, probably my main would be the Awakening Hashashin. This class is unique. The skill kit looks simple, overall simple gameplay, but there are lots of deep things that you need to learn, and I'm learning. While I'm learning, I'm falling in love with this class. This Shift Z is 20-second cooldown skill. You can use it sometime. It's equation damage as a filler. I do not suggest you to use in every pack because you cannot use big cooldown. So here's a problem. Like Succession Dracani also has the same problem. PA just gave lots of damage in one skill. This is a skill. You have approximately 60-65k damage in it, pure damage. And the remaining part of the skill kit is also dealing damage, but if you cannot kill the big one or the minions without Serpent Coil, you may want to add Serpent Coil in the first part of the combo. So to kill the big one, I'm using different combo. To kill the minions, I'm using different combo. Let me explain what is my actual combo and what combo I will show it to you. There are lots of things that I need to talk about. Like from pack to pack, I'm using this mobility. 1 dash LMB. LMB will give you attack speed buff from Pre-Awakening, okay? And then space, Silent Breach. It's look like this. So you just hit the mobs with space and it has pretty good damage. We will use this skill a lot because it has 12k damage in it, pretty fast. And also it changes your weapon stance into Awakening, even if which form you want. Like it cancels most of the skills. Like when you side dash, you use that one. When you just back dash, you use that one. It cancels most of the animation. That skill is pretty good skill. I will show it and how I'm using it. And maybe other Awakening Hashashin mains using it more efficient. I'm repeating it again. I just played this class maybe in max 8 hours or something. Like I said, dash LMB space start combo with this one. We just hit the mob. And then SRMB to get attack speed. And also it's a good start. It cancels with space. It's very good. And then SF to get your AP buff, self AP buff. And then Shift F and press F to get the flow. One of my viewers just warned me that you're sometimes skipping the flow. Yes, sometimes you can skip the flow. Let this lasted flow, do the job because flow has pretty big damage in it. 16.4k damage. That's pretty big. And also it bursts the mob by a lot. After that, this one, the Shift LMB, let it just do the job. Like situationally, you can continue with the space or flow. It totally depends on you. Most of the time I use flow. It sends you to behind the mob. And also, after that, you can cancel the landing animation after land with space and also good filler damage. And then we go back to our combo, SRMB, SF, Shift F if need. So until this point, I believe you can kill the mobs, even if you have low AP. Like if you cannot kill the mob, I suggest you to use Serpent Coil, okay? Or maybe instead of using Serpent Coil, you can use the Rabam and Magnus skill combination. This one, Rabam and Magnus. Rabam's skill looks like this, and after that, Small Tornado, that's the Magnus skill. This is how it looks. This RMB is this RMB probably this one. It's also not bad damage, yeah. So for the big one, we killed the big one, isn't it? For the minions, we are waiting in the middle of the pack, and we cast the Serpent Coil. You will get DP buff, you regenerate your HP, and you will apply DP debuff for the mobs, and you will deal lots of damage. To their face, you will deal approximately 30% damage, and you'll be ready. You will just side dash, and you will start the combo again, almost same. But what was the combo? SRMB, SF, Shift F. At this point, we will do something different. We will use WRMB to go behind the mobs. We will cancel WRMB with space, huge back attack burst damage. And then we will use the Shift LMB. And then this will lead you to go behind the mob. If there's still mobs, you can still use the Shift X and Magnus skill. That is the combo. Hopefully this works for you. Like I said in the beginning of the video, 400 likes, 100 comment in 2 weeks. I believe you can do that. Click that thing. And also leave a comment. Say something. I don't know. So let me just show it to you and how it's looking while I'm grinding. Yeah, just type something. I got all the buffs, probably I'll just melt it. Okay, I just use the coil like this. I wait. if your space is on cooldown, if you use your space, like you can use WF, like dash WF. You can sometimes use SLMB to get accuracy buff. I don't know why, but sometimes, even with my gear, this class, I mean, like, I don't know. You miss? Maybe it's bug. Not all the time, but I see sometimes misses. So before to kill the minions, you can just press SLMB and cast the coil, maybe. You can do that. So let me just, I showed it in fast way, let me just try to explain again. I go LMB space SRMB SF Shift F flow Shift LMB, go behind the mob space SRMB SF. If need Shift F, if need Robam and Magnus skill. I use this one. You can use Q skill to buy sometime if you want. It has, I mean, the Q skill gives you long front guard. And you're also dealing a little bit damage, and the last attack deals good damage. And also it looks pretty good. I fucked up my combo. Never mind. Like this. I'll just use coil. I just choose a corner to myself. While I'm waiting, I use Q skill. It gives you linger super, linger front guard, sorry. So that's how the classes look. Let me just grind it for you. Grind with him for you a little bit more. I'll try to focus. With this speed, I believe you can make, with 2 tides, 45-46k. Maybe even more. I think we will see it when you guys just like the video, 100 likes and 100 comments. My word is my word. I kept my promises. In the other Darkseeker's guide videos, I added a challenge in the videos, and you liked the video, you left a comment. As you can see, I missed. I don't know why. I shouldn't miss at this accuracy. Like 19 accuracy, my drug, it never misses. They share the same accuracy modifier, but this class sometimes miss. I don't know why. Maybe like modifiers are broken. Alright, I tried my best to just share what I know in like 8-9 hours, what I learned, what I tested with this class at Darkseeker Street with you. Like I said, 400 likes, 100 comments in 2 weeks. You know what we say? Do not forget, video is just a game. Have a nice game.